In my hands, I have the keys to the new 2015 VW Jetta 2.0 TDi, VW Das Auto. Now, I've been asked to do a first impressions of the new VW Jetta, and these are my feelings. These were the first impressions that the car gave me. Now, this is probably German engineering at its rawest. You cannot fault the build quality one bit. And what made such an impression on me is if you have a look at the scowl of the headlights, how it's fused into the rest of the bodywork with these chiseled angles on the bumper. It's extremely sporty looking and quite athletic. It's not a boring looking car where you don't want to drive the car. You definitely want to drive this car. I really like this front. And the rest of the bolstering aerodynamics takes your eye. You kind of follow the silhouette all the way to the back. And this is where I really just got to bring up this. In previous generation Jettas, I don't know if you would remember, it brings back very bad memories in actual fact. There was that swooping and drooping sort of backside. It kind of looked like some 50-something-year-old with flabby cheeks dressed in a short skirt. At least now it has received an upgrade and it looks a lot sexier. And I'm kind of the curvy kind. I'm a guy that's into the curves, you know, nice bum and whatever else. Okay, moving right along. Okay, and last and not least, I love the way these 17-inch rims with the wrapped in the Michelins really prop the car up into a very muscular pose. Okay, comfortable. I feel quite well wedged inside here, like I'm not going to be slipping and sliding while I'm driving. Okay, my hands on the steering wheel. This, they could have made a little bit more chunkier feeling. I think they could have made the rim a little bit thicker. It would just have more of a solid feel inside of my hands. Otherwise, the interior in general is extremely accommodating. It makes me feel it's hospitable. I feel welcomed. It's not shouting at me. It's solemn. It's quiet and attractive at the same time, and there's a lot of functionality as far as the ergonomics of the car is concerned. That I really like, because you don't want to be overextending your hand, or you don't want your hand, you know, busy and, you know, trying to fiddle around on the touch screen and with the climate control switches, and of course while you should be focused on the road. So I really like that, and I'm quite comfortable in this car and behind the driver's seat, and I can't wait to drive it. So we're on our way now. I'm finally behind the wheel of this new VW Jetta, the 2015. It's a 2.0 TDi. The 2.0 TDi motor is a breath of fresh air. It is so responsive, and it feels refined. It feels like German engineering. The kilowatts pick up relatively quickly as well. Engine is pushing out 103 kilowatts. With the torque coming in low down as well. Torque 320 Newton meters, not bad. And the engine is punchy, and it doesn't wane off. It is a diesel, so you're not going to rev it to 6,000 or 7,000 revs or something like that. So, but the power just keeps picking up, and that rev counter just flicks as the car just effortlessly changes through gears. I love that feeling. It can be quite addictive. It is in sport mode, but that doesn't do anything as far as the handling is concerned. It's not like the dampener has become hard or anything like that. It just makes the engine or the transmission a whole lot more responsive. The engine sounds a little bit more lively. You know, as far as the steering wheel, the rim of the steering wheel being a little bit sort of needing more of a chunky feel, I've got to tell you that the feedback from the wheels through to the steering wheel, it's got a very direct, I wouldn't say analog, but you know what's going on with this car. You don't have to second guess it. Oh, look here, we've got a corner coming up. So let's see how she does. Not too fast. Okay, brake as late as possible. Save on fuel tax, so don't brake. Oh, that's nice. Really. I'm sorry to use that word nice, it's so mundane. Really just sticking to the corner. Not pushing it. Not pushing it. But just feeling what the car's like when it likes to swing around the corner. Oh, that's a nice. Yeah, that's good. This car is effortless. It just makes you feel everything so effortless. Life is good. Life is definitely good. And I am thoroughly enjoying this ride. I mean, check it, this cornering here. Check it that, check it that. Oh, you gotta appreciate that. So in conclusion of our first impressions review, we're going to end on these last impressions. Very funny. How profound is that? Now, the Jetta comes in at a base price of 360,900 Rand, 990 give or take. This car fully spec'd and accessorized as is with sunroof, bi-xenon lights and reverse camera, yada yada, more bits and bobs and accessories. You're looking at closer to 400,000 Rand, which for me really does not fit the label of being a budget Audi as many people would sort of describe it. Audi A3, Audi A4, sure, are the premier of the sibling brand. But this particular Jetta has a full package from ride quality to build quality to overall interior comfort and performance. And I've always kind of felt that VW is a little bit overpriced, but they always deliver on their promises and they always deliver on the value and the quality of a vehicle. So if I could score this on a scale of say 0 to 10, 7.5, probably maybe about 8 out of 10 I would give for the new 2015 VW Jetta 2.0 TDi. And action. Okay, you see there's nothing in my hand, but now there is. So this is the 2000, these are the keys to the new 2000.